Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is I, Ken Pierce, your maestro of metal and media. We're at the Big Apple Comic-Con for 2021, and we're walking around and meeting some of the cool creatives. I'm starting off with Calamia, a writer, and right next to her, Falco, and I know you didn't see them yet because I'm not showing you them yet. Here's Kat, and Kat's going to tell us what's going on with her stuff, and then we're going to run over to Phil. So let's just look at the books of Kat.
There's a lot here. The Dancer is about a dancer slash assassin. When she's little, she witnessed her parents being murdered in front of her. Never dealt with that trauma until now. Then we have like Father Like Daughter. We have By Visibility as well. So yeah, we have a lot of different projects here that I'm super excited to show everybody. By Visibility is actually live on Kickstarter right now. If you want to go check that out.
It's 9 different stories about bisexuality.
It is.
Very good, very good. Very inclusive for those in the community. And we thank Kat for being here and talking to me. And now let's go over to Phil with the latest.
The greatest. Hey guys, Phil Falco here. I'm here with my book Haunting. It's a supernatural horror series about a teenage boy. Wherever he goes, the dead rise. And he doesn't want to deal with it because he's a teenage boy. We got 3 issues out, 4th one coming in January. It's been a real blast. Created for like comedy horror, character-driven horror. And then I'm here with Kat because we also collaborate on some other projects, including right here in the middle of the table, we got Slice of Life.
Talk about Slice of Life for me.
You want to take it?
It's about an anime character that comes to life and falls in love with a high school cheerleader. It is on Webtoon for free if you'd like to read it.
Awesome. But I like they also have a bunch of cool stickers here at the table.
We got stickers, trading cards, prints, comics, working on some plushes. Want to have something for everybody.
That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, gang. I appreciate it. Nice and short, sweet, but that's awesome. Thank you for doing this. See you next video, guys. Hey, what's going on? It's Ken Pierce continuing along with the fun at Big Apple Comic Con. Table to table, we are with the wonderful and cool Ghezel Omar, who's going to tell us just a quick bit about this 357 magnum opus. Ghezel, take it away.
Yeah. So I'm the writer of the graphic novel 357 magnum opus, and it is 160 pages. It's black and white. It's illustrated by Ming Chen Shen. It is about a couple bounty hunters who've been tasked to go to LA to get a felon, and they run into consequences. Don't want to ruin too much of it, but it's kind of like a Pulp Fiction meets a Fast and Furious storyline. It's about action, it's about violence. It is rated R. It is for mature audiences, but it's a good read. And I'm looking forward to creating a prequel and sequel to the storyline as well.
Very good, very good, very good. What else are you working on after this?
I'm working on the prequel to the story, and that'll be based off this character, Dylan, and in the sequel, based off the next character, Cindy. And in this one, the main character is Sex Pistol, so she's the badass bounty hunter that's been hired by her boss, Brett. So, also working on some of my own personal projects. I'm working on my own memoir based on my time when I lived in Afghanistan. That's where I'm originally from. And looking forward to creating some more graphic novels and working with other writers. I want to grow the publishing unit for Artillery Network, which is my publishing company as well.
Very good. Thanks, Ghezel. I'll see you again. Bye. Hey, what's going on, comic fans? We are here at Big Apple Comic Con, which I've said already, but we are now at the table of the wonderful and exciting writer-creator Ted Sikora, with Hero Tomorrow Comics.
Where's Jesse?
And Ted is going to tell us what's going on with his characters.
Yeah, hey, this is Tap Dance Killer. This is about a mega talented actor. Her name's Nikki St. Clair. She gets cast in a horror show musical as the Tap Dance Killer, but then there's a supernatural occurrence that locks her into the headspace. She can't shake the role and starts trying to wipe out the mafia. Punisher meets Rocky Horror Picture Show, and the deal I'm doing here at the show, normally a $30 hardcover, I'm doing $20. And I'll tell you about one more, Bloom. This one was featured on the cover of the Comic Shop News, which was a big honor for our little company. Bloom is about a aspiring comic book creator who, in the 60s, who's trying to find inspiration for his villain, and he invites this dancer into the woods to pose as this villain, but then she sort of, once he starts painting all this stuff on her body, she asks him what it's about, and he says, you know, it's just something I saw one night when I was tripping, and then she starts to break on through to the other side.
Tell us quickly about Apama, because I remember meeting you at Comic-Con once.
Yeah, Apama is about a Hungarian ice cream truck driver in Cleveland who unlocks the spirit force of the most savage beast mankind has never known and becomes the most inexplicable superhero of all time.
Very good, very good. All right, Ted, thanks a lot. I hope you have a great Comic-Con, and let's just scroll through all the stuff.
Okay. Anything I can answer for you?
Great stuff, everybody. Great stuff. Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, bud.
I put it halfway, so it's perfect.
Okay, we're continuing on with the videos at New York, at the Big Apple Comic-Con. And we're now at the table with a relatively new friend of ours. We met him at a couple of cons ago. This is Rallo Ledesma. Rallo does some great, you'll see here, look at these great tools, all the band stuff, and some skateboards. So here's Rallo.
Hey.
So tell us what's going on, tell us about the table and whatever.
So I'm here at Big Apple Con, New York City for the 25th anniversary, and I'm showcasing my new books, the Misfits, their bio and stuff, the history of how they were, what they're all about throughout the years and stuff from 1977 to now. And then I also have Tool, and then my own book. It's like the anthology book too, so you get to see a little bit of everything, and it's like written by, you know, basically I wrote it, co-wrote it, and then Keith McCleary, he put it together, the words. Then I have my team of colors, Sherwin Santiago, big shout out, and Edwin Domingo, who did the interiors. And it's a fun book, it's like a part 2 between book 1 and 2. And then you have my sketchbook, which is a lot of the concept drawings I've done over the years, and I collected them recently into one book, so you get to see all the black and whites before they became colored in.
So now, you know that I have this heavy metal website.
Yes.
So a lot of this stuff is a direct hit for them.
Yes.
In addition to the Tool and the Misfits book, what are a couple of the other ones that you've done?
Right now, I did way back Exodus, the band Exodus, and then from there I went. That actually got me attraction from other rock and roll based comic book companies, and that's from there they started asking me to do Tool.
What's the next one you're working on?
And after that was Misses, and the new one is Mastodon.
Ah, see, you're hearing it here first, guys.
That's
I think.
coming out in December.
Okay.
So almost done.
And Mastodon just announced the tour.
Yes, there you go. So it ties in.
So did you do the Opeth book?
I didn't even know.
Did you do the Opeth book?
No.
See, now you have to get the Mastodon book and with the Opeth book for the tour they announced.
So it all ties in together without even knowing it just happened.
Now, which one of these guys that you have not done that you hope to do?
Right now, I always wanted to do, I love classic rock. So my dream is to do one on Santana or Led Zeppelin. Those two, I would love to do visuals for that, because they're like, I can see it in my head how they would look. Because I did like, here you kind of get a sample of that in the tool book. You actually see the history of rock and roll. So I kind of add a lot of that into this. But it's like mostly West Coast rock and roll. So this is one of my favorite pages.
It's great stuff. Great stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rallo. I hope the show was good for you.
Brother.
Always good to see you, man.
Thank you, brother. Take care.
Thanks. Hey, what's going on? Keeping with the videos from the Big Apple Comic-Con. I am here with artist whose name she only tells me is Audacity. The Audacity. So we're going to look at some of her art, and then she's just going to tell us a little bit about herself for the whole video thing that we're doing. So Audacity, it's on to you. What a great cosplay you're in today, too.
Thank you. So my name is Audacity. I do Audacity art, and I started as Audacity cosplay. I've been doing cosplay for about 10 years, and I recently started getting into the art business. So this is my art card, and here's my cosplay card. So I recently started getting into making art and prints and stickers. It's my first ever convention selling as a vendor, and I'm super excited because I'm meeting a whole bunch of new people, drawing a whole bunch of stuff, and making art. That's what I love to do. So I can't wait to share it with everyone.
Awesome. Thank you, Audacity. See you next time. Keeping up with the video stuff, we're here at the Big Apple Comic-Con at the table of Mr. Paul Jeter. Paul, what's going on, man?
Hi again. I've got a few books to show you. I've got Pigments, my first. It's a video game comic written by me. I've got my very first superhero comic book. It's my Ashcan version. I'll be doing the full color version later this year. I have 2 fiction books, books of short stories, Savage World and Cautionary Tales. This is my first, and this is my second. It's brand new.
Fantastic. And the con's been fun for you so far?
Yeah, it's been great. How about yourself?
Yeah, always fun. Always fun meeting new and talented people.
These are some resin cats that I made. I painted them up. This one's been especially popular. Let's see what else. Ninja Turtles fan art and some jewelry I've designed.
Hey, we have a lot of stuff going on. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thanks for taking a moment to talk to me.
Thank you. Have a nice
See you
day.
soon. Hello again, friends. Ken Pierce here still. And we're now at Matt Gonos' table for Mask Effects. And Matt's going to talk to us a little bit about what's going on at this table. So here's Matt.
Hi, this is my table. I make all kinds of things out of leather, and I also have my comic here, Bad Thoughts. It's a stop-motion fumetti, so I can't draw. So what I do is I build everything like stop-motion animation, and I photograph it, and that's how I get the images for this comic. Every issue has a new monster in it. You can see this is that monster right there.
And I see the big one up here. That's great.
I make all kinds of things out of leather. So I do masks and wallets, bags, all kinds of stuff. I have my own leather layering technique, so I make things similar to how baseball gloves are made. So this, you could wear it and it'll really take a beating. Over time, they will adjust to fit your face like a glove.
Very good. All right, Matt, that sums it up. Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Hey.
All right, let me just close it up. Thanks, Matt. Okay. We are continuing with these little videos from the Big Apple Comic-Con, and right now, I'll get you their social networks so you can see that and write them after this. So we're here with Brennan and Cristian Santos at their table, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about their comic book.
My comic book, Children of Genesis, here. It's sometimes funny sci-fi action drama. And Cristian over here, he drew it. Every comic comes with some papers like this, but for a quick summation of the book. As humanity frivolously quibbles itself into stagnation, the universe marches on as unconcerned with us as we are ignorant of it. An alien and his AI spaceship cohort abduct and raise 96 human infants to reach beyond human potential. 18 years after the children are abducted, they are ready to take on their Agoges. With little more than their all-black blades and minimal rations, they seek survival on a devilishly hostile alien world. So this is the alien, and this is Genesis. Genesis is, it's a consciousness that is in all the avatars on the ship, all the pods, anything mechanical on the ship is part of Genesis himself. So, the word Agoge comes from the Spartan test of manual. So that's what this is. They're being released into the wild, like young Spartan men were released into the wild to see if they would come back. And that's where we're at with issue 1, Children of Genesis. Volume 1 is going to complete the Agoge. It'll be 2 more issues before that's done, but this is issue 1.
Very cool. Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
And now over to Cristian with the badass X-Men shirt. I still have that comic book.
My name is Cristian Santos. I'm a freelance comic book artist out of New York. As you can see, showed you all of my art here. I do have a book coming out in the future. You can look out for it. These are some prints I made for It's Go Forever Night. This is how my traditional stuff looks.
I like that, Dr. Glenn.
Thank you.
You want to show the next one under?
So basically, I'm for hire if anybody wants. I can do any type of art, comic book related. And as you showed, this is my IG right here.
Awesome. Hey guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
I hope it's been just get some of the art behind you.
All these prints are for sale. Through my IG, you can contact me also, and I will ship one to you.
Nice. Thanks guys. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Okay, so here we are, folks. We are at the table of a longtime friend of ours from the Comic Cons, the one and the only Mr. Keith Williams. We're looking at his table right now with all the coolness that he's got. And there he is. He's smiling behind the mask. So
I'm smiling, guys.
So what's up, Keith? Give us a little skinny on what's going on here.
Well, like actually, been traveling like circus folks, from convention to convention, on the rails, taking my show on the road.
There you go. There you go.
And doing commissions for people far and wide.
Are you working on any issues?
Actually, no. This is basically what I've been doing now. Not that I'm not open for the possibility, but
you heard that, people.
Yep.
For hire, get the man. Get him in.
But right now it's basically commissions when I go to the shows.
So if you had to name one of your favorite characters to draw for somebody, what do you love to draw the most? Give me a couple of characters that you like.
Draw the most? Love Batman, love Spider-Man, the Phantom. Love doing that guy. Did him for about 10 years, so that was a lot of fun.
Now let's hope this doesn't get you in trouble. Who are you tired of drawing?
You know what? I haven't been really drawing for a long enough time to be tired of drawing anybody. I've been basically an inker, so drawing is still sort of like new to me. So I'm not really bored with any kind of character.
Great. Keith, it's always great to see you, man, and have some laughs and tell some stories. So thanks for being a part of this little fun video project.
Well, thank you.
See you next time.
Bye, Ken. See you guys.
Hey, so I'm keeping up with the videos, and we're now at Brian Kong's table. And Brian's busy drawing, so he's going to tell us what's up while he's drawing instead of looking at the camera, which is okay for him.
I'll look up occasionally. How's it going?
So fill me in, Brian. Let's talk.
I mean, for those that don't know me, you know, I do a lot of trading card stuff, work with tops, that. Doing freelance stuff for about 25 years or so. So right now I'm just doing some cards and getting ready for New York Comic Con, which these will be exclusives. So, you know,
oh, look at that.
Basically, you know, whatever sketches you want on here, you can pre-order them. They'll be numbered also, and I'm doing mostly like MCU stuff, Star Wars, some sports, movies, and pop culture stuff.
Very
right
cool.
Now, I'm just doing Baby Yoda.
Very good.
That's basically it. You know, I mean, I'll be at booth 1163, and that's like in the block in New York Comic Con.
Alright, and here's a Yankees thing.
I do a lot of sports stuff. Some of this stuff, this is for the National. This is a big sports convention in Chicago. This is what I have here. So I did something similar where I did exclusives for the show as well. So different sports celebrities, sports players from different teams, different sports.
Cool. I'll try to get him. And that's the stuff behind him. All right, Brian, thanks very much. We'll see you again soon.